And at least I can. It's nice about. Wow. Unless they do that. I was about to say, it's not with trips that you can just cling on the walls and just launch yourself up. Up and. Well, unless you just do. Well, that is not unless you, well, fall. Oh. Grabbing that so in case I want to go super. If I somehow did get hit, then it would have been for nothing. But think about the point where the thing's gone, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, you get rings here, so it wouldn't have mattered. And, okay, I know they are. I was about to say, where are they? No, there was a special stage ring over here. What? That's over here, or is it something else? Nothing. There are more rings here. You know what? Might as well go super on a boss fight since I don't think I have done that yet. And Trip's just walking in place there. Yeah, the only thing I have to look out for is getting crushed. Because otherwise, like I said, otherwise I'll be dead. Or actually, unless I just have to stand in here. Wow, I could just stand here. Or just fly here, I guess. Oh, well, for a second I thought I did die there. Yeah, you don't... No, come on! Oh, man. Freaking new movement on that. Yeah, man. Well, and yeah, as you can see from doing that, you cannot do double damage when you're super. Which, well, does suck, but well, it would have been a game that I would have gladly taken it. I'm gonna get squished here. Oh. There. And yes, freaking enemy here. Come at me. Oh. Haha, jumped on top. But yeah, you can get a slight advantage if you manage to jump on top, up a little piston thing, or I guess cylinder, I guess, whatever it's called, whatever he has there, and yeah, managed to defeat you. And now I'm going on the Golden Capital. Which we know that means that fight's gonna... We have to fight Fang in that freaking boss area again. Which, the zone here itself is fine, it's just the boss that I don't like. Like, that's really my only complaint, biggest complaint with the zones, that the boss fight. Yeah, like, music here in Golden Capital, it does sound like something that would come out of... This does sound like something you would hear in Sonic 4. Like, it has a similar jingle to it that sounds like something of Splash Hill Act 3. At least to me it does. But, yeah. Oh, wow. Now. Wow! Seriously had to. Ooh. There. You out of it where you see one. Well, am I just not allowed to go up? Seriously, wow. There. Yeah, just dropping again. No. Yeah, I'm self-focused now here. And I guess the one thing I can talk about here is like remastered games. Like, of course, like one of them is like they get re-released to be more accessible for people who weren't there back when the game was first released. Then there were several remasters that have seem to become a little bit more of a thing in recent years. And of course I picked up some of them. And of course there were some people be like, well, I'm just gonna play the original and not the remastered version, or just the remastered, or I'll just play the remastered version but only for this one feature. Why is it just sending me down there? I don't know why, but oh well. I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah. But yeah, and of course another third thing about that is I'm only gonna play this game, but only for this one addition to this add-on to the game to it. Of course, and I'm like, at that point, why even buy the game if you're not just gonna play for that feature alone? But I think it really, for remasters for me, it comes down to what I personally prefer. So I think that's what most people, it comes down to for most people. Like, if it's a remake from the ground up, then it's pretty different or something. Well, I'm mainly talking about Mario and Sonic ones here. Which ones I prefer over the original. So, like, Super Mario 64. Or I never played the OG version of that on the Nintendo 64 since. And, well, I never had an N64, but of course I did mention in previous videos that I remember that I picked one up at a halfway box a few years ago. I think it was in 2018. Yeah, it was in 2018 when I picked it up. Or maybe it was 2019, I can't remember. I think it was 2018. And, yeah. And I never got to Mario 64 for that game. And I just never did. And when I first played that version through the 3D All-Stars port, and so I can't really say if I prefer the original or not. I mean, I think I prefer the remastered one with 3D All-Stars, honestly, if I would pick to try them both, because the 3D All-Star one at least feels a little more, is a little bit more polished. well, of course I should at least try out the original N64 one to see. Which, I remember seeing a copy of that at Half Price Books, which I could pick up for that alone, but I don't know if I will or not. It's like buying a game that I already own physically, digitally, when it's on sale. And I'm like, is it really worth it, even if it's just like $10? Well, maybe if it was 5, then sure, I guess it'd be worth it, but I don't know about 10. But even if it, but 10's still not a bad deal, but yeah, and yeah, Mario Sunshine, yeah. That one's a little bit tougher since I've played both versions, and do you like both? If I don't, but yeah, either way, okay. Either way, I think I would prefer the 3D All-Stars version, because in case something happens with my GameCube copy. But yeah. Even though there aren't many two differences except for smoother frame rate and better picture quality and wow. Okay, bouncing enough bombs out of me. Out. And you're finished. Give me your money, piggy bank. Rich. But yeah, it's a pretty close one, but I think I prefer the 3D All-Stars version, and for Mario Galaxy, yeah, honestly, I think I prefer the OG Wii version from 2007. And instead of the 3D, yeah, a little shocking, but I've grown so accustomed to the Wiimote nunchuck controls of that game to well, it just feels natural for me to use it, and using the two Joy-Cons is pretty solid enough, and wow, if it works, and I do like how the pointer in that is a lot smoother than, yeah, it's a lot more movement. Yeah, it's a lot easier to move around, so it doesn't feel as laggy. Into it feels easier to collect star bits. So yeah, I will acknowledge that, but yeah, anyway, I prefer the Wii version, not the remastered version, or just ported. In Super Mario 3D World, of course, yeah, there are changes in that because in the remastered version, since that's Bowser's Fury, so of course someone could just play that game just for the Bowser's Fury play, which you don't even want to try checking out the new features in it for the 3D World part, because there are new features, because like, for example, all the characters run faster. You can play the Captain Toad levels multiplayer. There's online multiplayer, and yeah, you can even ground pound through pipes and just immediately enter them that way. Okay, so I think for those alone, I prefer the Switch version of 3D World. But of course, it's not the same. Like won't play the old other versions that I'm saying here, is that still keep them really, because it's nice to have like a backup. And that's like some Sonic remasters here. Well, yeah, mainly we're just gonna be talking about ones from recent years here. Like in Colors Ultimate, honestly, I prefer the OG Wii one because that one's much more polished. But I'll definitely pop in the Ultimate version of that game, because if I just want to replay levels or without starting a new game. So, especially since you can't start a new save file in the Ultimate version when you can in the Wii version. And Origins, yeah. Despite the music change in the Sonic Green Knuckles out of the Michael Jackson music, I prefer that on. But yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, of course that goes for like pretty much all the games, especially for all the characters you can play as there. And I guess last but not least, I get Shadow Generations and Sonic Generations. Despite the cutscenes being redubbed, I think I prefer. I think I prefer the remastered of that, mainly because of the multiple save files, because those are just one thing the OG Generations does not have. And so. Yeah, of course someone could just be like, yeah, well, when we play Sonic X Shadow Generations for the Shadow Generations, but hey, I still think the multiple save file features is a good, big enough feature where to convince someone to, yeah, I'll play this version over the OG one. Or they could just be feelings to, like, yeah, I'm just gonna play it because otherwise my other copy won't feel out. Also, one day I'm just gonna crush, because otherwise I won't have a purpose playing this copy. But the purpose I see it, come on, the purpose I see for if you're getting a remastered version of a game and you're not gonna play your other one is one or the other is mainly for the mainly in case if you want to have a backup. That's just how I see it. But yeah, there are of course like a couple other remastered games I could mention that I played. Like I didn't mention Mario 64 DS, which is kind of a remaster that, but in a way that's kind of like a completely different game. So well, comparing that to if I did compare to that, then it would be a tough one, honestly. But wow, that was cool. Well, you can press the bumpers to access it, and you don't the emblem powers. You don't need to just hold the direction on the right stick to, but to activate it. Well, you would still need to. Anyway, so select one. And wow. Oh, and if they would bring these emerald powers back to like a future game, I would not be against that. And I honestly wouldn't mind it at all. So many rings. Then screw that. I'm going super. Shame going super won't help during the boss fight against Fang, because we'll be on a platform that we can only just move around on, and my batteries are low. Well, that's not good. Well, I'm almost. Oh, come on! Seriously? So stupid. So stupid. I should have had that. Yeah. Wow, I'm all the way back here before I went super. Over. I pressed A, come on. I'm not really too worried about my. I'm not too worried about my batteries because I should be able to finish this all before my batteries die. Good. Going super again here, and it's a little more annoyed that I didn't get a checkpoint before that. Everyone around here. So unless I was supposed to go more further up. Oh, what do you know? I could have just done that. And well, that was pointless going super again. Well, we got one more act and then the boss fight. Well, okay, yeah, so we do have all the emerald powers here, so that's one good thing about this, that doing this in Trip Story here is that, yeah, you get the emerald powers here, unlike in the main game, Fang just takes them from you, and there's nothing you can do, but except probably mod the game in order to give it to yourself. I had it before. I don't know. I didn't. Yeah, I gotta go for that shield. And I think the idea is that you're supposed to select a certain one of those, and you get access to like a certain prize out of that. Well, there was no dodging that. I killed him right when he fired it. Yeah, I should have just landed on the enemy. Looked like you could have gone in there, but there was an area you could go in there, but yeah, guess not. Boom. Shit. I honestly feel like someone could just go through this entire this entire game just feeling like, why am I always getting hit here? Because that's what it just feels like, honestly, because it's like almost every turn you make, step you take, it's like you're about to come, it's like you're just gonna get hit no matter what, which, I know that does happen regularly in Sonic games here, but they took it up way too high here. Like, even super hard mode in Sonic Heroes and expert mode in Shadow the Hedgehog, it never felt like it did feel fair to where you weren't getting it on hit like almost every second. And so, that's what I can compliment those games for. And come on, seriously, game just trying so hard for me to get hit. Come on. See, look, no matter how hard you try, you just always get hit. I wanted to get this here. And you know what? Screw it. I'm going super. There. I don't want to keep feeling unfair. Just feeling like I'm just getting hit every corner here. Ooh, tons of rings. This is a little slower, but at least it beats getting hit a whole bunch and boom. Flying around here. Yeah, so you can just fly over the section here. You don't even need to touch this. Or do you? Oh crap! No. Shoot. I didn't get the checkpoint. Well, pressure's on. So hope I don't die here. Otherwise I'll be cutting quite a good amount here. Okay, before you do lava's there. Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah. You know, I actually never tried out the emerald powers for this fight here, since you can only use the emerald powers in this act, only in Trip's story. Wait, so who knows how that'll go, but I wanted to save for like Avatar for near the end of the fight. And yeah, I do think this section here, just avoiding the fire here on lava, here was fine. I just feel like it drags on a little too long, especially since you do it twice. So when once is fine enough. Wow, come on. I was considering using bullet, but I didn't. But here, I'll use it here. Well, I guess not. Well. Aha! Okay. Suck it, Trebek. I don't know if it will help me avoid the fire here, because even though bullet can't turn into a fireball, it doesn't have like elemental shield powers. In fact, this would have been a good game to have them. Like if you had them for this fight here, it would make all this a piece of cake for this section at least. Okay, next one. There. Well, give me rings there. Okay, now he's doing the one I was thinking of before. There. That's how you do it. Come on, just hit him! Please hit him! What? No! Come on! And, oh wait, actually, I guess I'm not far back as I thought. I just have to redo this beginning lava section and then that. Okay, well, now knowing that, I don't feel, I'm not as upset as I would be. So, okay, well, and go seriously, I didn't get the ring. Wow, well, all that's is between this and the boss fight is just this section here, and yeah. Well, got past that little section and I got the checkpoint I should have gotten before, but now I have to fight Fang again. Clip recorded, so you all remember that. Well, wondering what happens. I got a I'll show it a little later. I got a clip happened. Well, I was doing well in the fight. Well, almost didn't get hit. And then all of a sudden, when I was just jumping over to attack Fang, I somehow got hit, even though there was nothing there. Like, I'll have to show you once the clip comes, once I reach the clip. Oh, well, once the fight ends, I'll show it. But yeah, we're practically back to where we were. And I'm just using this like right away once I gain access. Well, not this attack, of course. But good thing is I kind of figured out his pattern on what he has to do, since it's the same every time. But yeah. Wow, why didn't I do that before? That just saved me so much time. No, that would have saved me so much stress if I just did that. Come on. There, finish. Yeah, am I just not allowed to clear that fight on the first try? That's pretty annoying. In fact, but anyway, let me show you the clip real quick. So here's what was happening. But so all was going fine, and yeah, that happened, but it was this part here. Well, I jumped over Fang again, and I was about to hit him when somehow I got hit there when there was nothing there. And that's where the clip ended. And so I have no idea what to make of that or how that happened, but man. Well, at least I don't have to do that fight again, so thank God for that. And that'll be it for this episode. Till next time on Sonic Superstars, we will continue Trip's story. So I'll see you all next time.